For decades, maternity leave has stood as a cornerstone of labor law, safeguarding working mothers by granting them time to heal after childbirth and nurture their newborns. Yet the role of fathers has often been overlooked. The issue of paternity leave in Botswana remained absent from legislation, with no statutory protection for working fathers. That silence has now been broken. According to Section 227 of the new Act, a father is entitled to at least 5 days of paid paternity leave in every leave cycle. The Act further highlights conditions such as leave must be taken within 14 weeks of maternity leave, ensuring that the father is present during the crucial early months of the child's life, and proof or reasonable evidence such as a birth certificate or medical record should be presented to the employer before paternity leave is granted. Section 227 of the Act also gives the father the opportunity to request additional unpaid paternity leave beyond the 5 paid days, subject to the employer's discretion. This balances workers' family needs with employers' operational realities. Section 227 now brings a new reality. Should the mother of the child be incapacitated, fall ill or die during maternity, the father would then be entitled to the remainder of the maternity leave. The law further stipulates that all the conditions of maternity leave will apply to the father during this time. During debates on the bill in Parliament last July, the issue sparked discussions about cultural norms and the role of fathers in caregiving. Some MPs raised concerns about the impact of paternity leave on workplace productivity and traditional views on fatherhood. However, the law was passed nevertheless, with the majority of MPs describing the law as a transformative step forward.
Motho wa rre le ene ha motho wa mme a beilo botsetse le ene a meha go ene a mo sidile maikutlo a mo gomotse a dire bond le ngwana yo gore nya ra go ngwana ke yo o teng ga se ra go ngwana o itatotseng ngwana go mo go botlhokwa hela thata.
So it encourages shared caregiving responsibilities, and this will help us to reduce gender stereotypes that caregiving is women's work. This is one of the issues that was pointed out at CEDAW, Mr. Speaker, during the presentation by Botswana, which I previously mentioned. Gender stereotype, and as government, we have a role and a responsibility to curb those gender stereotypes. And I'm grateful that paternity leave is also a very proactive way of strengthening family relationships, and child welfare is an area which this government takes very seriously.
Founder and director of a non-profit organization, Men and Boys for Equality, Desmond Lunga, says the new law will encourage fathers to bond with their newborns during a crucial time.
There is need for men to start from the beginning, being there in the delivery room, being able to bond with their children, being able to play with their children, being able to come home to a child that is crying and then they see they're dead and they're able to keep quiet. Being able to have that kind of relationship has also shown that men that go through such processes are less likely to be violent to their kids or to their partners. So it is important for men to be there in the early days of the child. It even helps with the development of the child. Issues of speech, issues of them being able to play and learn certain things. They would learn from their mother, but they would also need to learn from their parents.
Lunga also says paternity leave can help to challenge and change societal attitudes towards masculinity and fatherhood.
Really, we want to see men as active parents. We want to see men being able to be there for their partners, for the clinic visits before pregnancy, allow also our health facilities to allow men to be able to come into the delivery room for those that are comfortable, not all of them, for those that are comfortable that want to be part of the delivery, being able to be in the delivery room, and for those that can then be able to do the care work, be able to take care of their kids, and allow their partners to go to work. We now live in a world that is changing very dramatically, where we have women that are now breadwinners within the families. So I should not force my partner to say, stay at home, we'd rather not have an income because I want to have an ego to say I can't take care of kids. If it means me staying with my children and allowing my partner to go to work, that should also be able to help, because at the end of the day, it benefits the family.
Some members of the public have had their views on paternity leave for working fathers.
Maetso haya maternity leave le nna re ke tshwanetse gore ke maternity leave ka gore batho ba le bangwe hela go ka ntswela mosola ka gore ha re ile maternity leave rotlhe sengwe le sengwe se mme a se batlang gore ke o mothusa ke abe ke le gaufi le ene go ka ntswela mosola ha ke le gaufi le ene be tja go mothusa ka se a se batlang
ga ke bereke ke le hustler yaanong ha ebe le gore go motla re mosadi wa me a botsetsing ke be ke re ke tsa leave kgotsa ha ke leave kana ke kana ke itse gore leave ya duelello yaanong ebe ke re ke pheka khombi ke re ke a gona ha batse gora gore ke a go boleisa mosadi tlala ka lebaka la gore kana ha tsena mo ntung o batla tsele o batla thuso ya me ka bontsi so yaanong gora ha le gore ngete ra botsetsing ebe ke pheka khombi ke be ke re ke a gonna le ene ho ke ampo ke mohale rato kana ke ma botsitsi gora ke tlhaloganye gore leave ya telone ra eng
nna to batho ba re sa bereke re bora ka se gore berekile go ka berekela batho ba ile gore ba itse ba kana le madu ha kgwedi hele ka re nna ke le molape gore ra gona madi mme ha nka tswa nka ta ka sebo nka ta ka se shabo mme ha ke totse go lebile o matong a gona sepela mahero a kgwedi a gona se ke se bona a re ka za ra khanye nna ke le motho ke tshwarani phijo pa ke akwa ke sa bereke ka se ke mperekile.
Many have said the law reform is a progressive step for Botswana, aligning the nation with global best practices and reflecting modern family dynamics. 𝐾𝐚𝐴𝐧𝐢𝐧𝐢, YTV News.